Hey, good evening. Welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Hey. Hey. Oi. Hi. Go. Yeah, get down. Oh, he jumped. Go on. Hey. Can't teach him not to jump up, can you? Well, I can't anyway. Well, hey, we are looking, going down. It's the last sort of dregs of the day. We have a nice sunset, but I've missed the best part probably. Just looking at the blue skies now. At the red skies. What am I talking about? I'm going colorblind. So this is from our little deck here. Still got kids walking around. So let's have a quick look at how the house is going down there for James and Jessica. Now I did take note of what someone said about buying a gimbal for the camera. Gosh, I have no idea what form the gimbal takes, but you've told me that this is so that the camera doesn't jiggle about as much. It's quite difficult when you're walking on this kind of terrain and you're walking down a steep slope like this, look, and it's much steeper than I can show you on the camera for some strange reason. But that little turn in the road there right by the tree, that's actually the road going down, right down to the bridge. So here's a different look to the house than we normally have, and you can see we're right at the point now where they are going to put that, and somebody told me what it was, but it's like a ring beam that goes all around the house. And I discussed that with James the last time and talked about what he was planning on doing. What they've been doing now is they've been going and shifting a ton of earth, a lot of earth, so that the irrigation, in the event of some heavy rain, which we're probably about to have fairly soon. So they've flattened out and they've used what they've taken out of the hill there. So there's a flat area behind the house, and they're going to use that to irrigate the flow of water that's coming down the hill there. So they've cleaned up a heck of a lot. It used to be full of stuff up there, full of different undergrowth and so on. They took a huge stump out, which was from the coconut tree that they took down. Yes, I know it's supposed to be illegal, but we're in the middle of nowhere, and we're doing what we have to do to make a life. Now this is what they've done with a load of those blocks that they are using now for infill rather than the blocks, because they decided that those blocks, let me just show you, look at that, did you see that? Look at that. Would you believe it? Now that's a block there. See that? I haven't got steel cap boots on, okay? Oops. Sorry, there's a little frog that I disturbed. No, a toad actually. So they're doing this in tiers. I'm rather thinking that this is going to be where the carport is, or the car area. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that tree there. Hope they're not going to take that down. That's a beautiful tree. So I think probably they'll come around. That's going to be a steep climb into the carport space. And they've been shoring up a lot more earth here. That worried a lot of people, me included. I thought it would be much better to have some earth there, so we've actually, he has actually attended to that. So there's been a lot of work done leveling this ground that's going to be the floor. And tomorrow we're going to go down to Pastor Timio's place and get the cement mixer. So the cement mixer will be coming, and James and Jessica will be able to use it. So this is our late night evening. Let me see, what are we in, about 6 o'clock I think. It's very, very peaceful. Even the chickens are giving us a break. Isn't that lovely? And what you're looking at there, if you look just how steep that goes down, that last stretch, that's the road from the house, and coming down, and you go down there, there's the tandem, the two strips of concrete. It goes, and from about where that tree is, there's a tree as it turns the corner, and that's going right down, and that goes down to the bridge. Once it reaches the bridge, it crosses the creek, and then it goes up quite a steep slope which passes that house, and that house belongs to to Julio. And behind the house you see that the road stretches away and curves around. And all of these rice fields that you can see the tiered rice fields there, go up that way, and they also go around this way. And all of that pours down and empties into the creek, which is below our vision here, but it actually goes just below. Let me see if I can get my finger there, like that. And it's just behind that point there. That takes it down and takes it down to the bridge. Let me see. I don't know whether you can see that, but that, let me see, this is here, and it comes, and then, so there's the road right down to the bridge. My crooked finger. Wow, it's quiet. Just listen to that quiet. Very peaceful time of the day, and the light is fading. This is about the last moment that I could have come down here and done this work in progress video, but actually you can see that what they're doing now is a lot of the dog work. They're cutting up some of these trees that were there. You can see that there's still a fire which is burning out now. So they've been doing a terrific amount of clearing, hard spade work. He's been amazed at how hard these guys can work. And yes, in answer to your question, he is using the Superman team, but only in part. Manorado is a part-time member of the Superman team. If it's within easy reach of his house, then he will work with the team. If not, if it's out and away, he can't do it, because he has to be here within easy calling reach. There's somebody walking home. One of the kids walking home from school. Here's a latecomer, that's Mama. Now the air is so still right now that my usual, I'm not speaking loud enough, but he was able to hear me. Now with me and my my rock and roll band days, with all of the top frequencies gone in my hearing, not so easy for me to hear, but it's so still that he was well able to hear. There's a whole area where the path turns, and it always seems like we've done enough on getting this double strip of concrete made so that you don't go off it, but with the Big Blue it's still easy to go off. It takes care, you have to take care going around this bend, otherwise you can go off. And with that drop there, it can be brutal getting back on again, brutal on the tires. And that light that you can see up there, that's our house. Beth is working in there on doing some editing, which can often mean that she's watching television, because what she does is she loads something up and then she allows it to do she allows the computer to do what it has to. She takes off and she does what relaxes her, and that is to lie on the couch and she watches TV. It's all in Tagalog, so not much that I can, I'm not a great lover of television anyway. And down there you can see the light in the porch of Julio's house, which actually I think looks pretty nice. Right in there among, well, from here it looks as if it's all among the trees. It's not actually, but it forms a nice picture. So you come round that bend there, you can see that curves right away, sharp curve right away from here to the right. And then we're coming back up here. Now look at how I'm standing, gives you an idea. And then this area here, I visualize this area as being a turnaround point. We put a big circle of concrete in here. Somebody said, well, you've come from the city to the Philippines and now you're just going to put down so much concrete it'll all be covered in concrete. I think that covering the Philippines in concrete is a little bit beyond me as a project. There's our primitive power feed. That is the power line to the house, and you see what it's on. Okay guys, come on. They've all come down to say hello and escort me back again. That's Miney. There's Warrior Dog. This excited one here is Puppy. I never know her name. Okay. Yeah, the black and white one is Snow, and the other one is Basher. Okay, so I know everybody will be saying you're making me dizzy again, so I'm going to give you that last shot. And say good night. This is a foreigner in the Philippines. I live in a beautiful place.